Hi there. Welcome back to this channel. Let us quickly attempt this math Olympiad question. Now it says this, all of this plus all of this plus all of this. So one thing I'm going to do is that I am going to separate it into this entire set here is going to be A. This entire this one here is going to be B, and this one is going to be C. So that we have A plus B plus C will now give us 4. So let's solve A on its own. A will be equal to 1 over x, which is x raised to the power minus 1, times, now this will become x squared times x raised to the power 5. You know x raised to the power 5, the square root of x raised to the power 5 means x raised to the power 5 times 1 over 2. Then all over here we have 1 over x raised to the power 1 over 2, all raised to the power 3. Then the square root here again, all raised to the power half. Is that okay? So what we have, this will become x raised to the power minus 1 times x raised to the power minus 1 times x squared. Now x squared times 2. If this opens this, if we use this to open the bracket, it's going to give us x. 2 will cancel half. So that's going to be 1. X raised to the power 1 times x raised to the power 5 over 2 times half all over. This becomes x raised to the power minus half here raised to the power 3. Then you know that this guy is also raised to the power half. Then times 1 over 2 again. Is that okay? So this becomes x raised to the power minus 1 times x raised to the power 5 over 4 all over x raised to the power minus half times this gives us 3 over 2. 3 over 2 times half, 3 over 4. Is that okay? So this becomes x raised to the power minus 1 times, okay, so we can already solve this one by indices, plus 1. We're going to add multiplication of bases, addition of the powers or the index. So we have 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 plus 5 over 4 divided by x raised to the power minus 3 over 4. So we could just take minus that, but I want us to take it step by step. So this becomes x raised to the power minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So x raised to the power 5 over 4. Now, divided by this, okay, divided by x raised to the power minus 3 over 4. So division of base will be what? Subtraction of power. So we have x raised to the power 5 over 4 minus 3 over 4. That will be plus 3 over 4. How does this become? This becomes x raised to the power 4 plus, LCM of 4 and 4 is 4. This becomes 5 plus 3, which is what? 8 over 4 rather. Here 1, here 2. So it becomes x raised to the power 2. So our A is equal to x raised to the power 2. So let's hold it here. Is it showing that? Okay. So for our B becomes 2. Now I'm going to write this as, you know, this is 2 raised to the power root x. So root x will come up. First, it will be equal to 2 raised to the power 2 over x raised to the power 1 over 2. So it becomes, when this one comes up, it becomes 2 raised to the power x raised to the power minus half. Do we get that? So this, I'm just going to write that directly. 2 raised to the power 2x raised to the power minus half. So we have b is equal to 2x raised to the power minus half times, this guy becomes 2 times x raised to the power half first, then raised to the power 3. Or either way you want to put it, you can put the 3 here first, then the half outside. Anyhow you want to go about it. So we are going to, let's resolve this first before we subtract this guy. Okay, notice that this guy is going to be opening this bracket. This guy is going to open a bracket. So let's put this in brackets. Position of this free. Okay. So we have this guy minus here. This guy is going to be 1 over x to the power minus half. No, x to the power half, right? That first. Half. So it's going to come up. So this guy alone is going to be minus 3. Okay. So what we have is this. So that we have 2 raised to the power x to the power minus half into bracket. This becomes 2 raised to the power x to the power 3 over 2 minus x to the power minus half times minus 3. So this becomes 2 raised to the power x to the power minus 1 over 2 over bracket 3 raised to the power x to the power 3 over 2 minus x to the power plus 3 over 2. So when you have something like this, what does this mean? This raised by x raised by 3 over 2, and this 2x raised by 3 over 2 minus x raised by 3 over 2, 1x raised by 2 over 2. So this subtracts this. We're going to have 1. So we're going to have 2x raised by minus 1 over 2 becomes, times this minus this gives us x raised by 3 over 2. This is 2 of this minus 1 of this. So that becomes just 1 of this. So this becomes 2 times x raised to the power minus 2 plus 3 over 2. That becomes 2x raised to the power 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is what? 1. So that's just 2x. So b is what? 2x. So we have gotten b to be 2x. b is equal to 2x. Now let's solve for c. Let's solve for c. Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. So c is going to be x. Yes. Yes, sir. Just fine. So c is going to be x times x to the power 3 times x to the power half. So x to the power 3 x to the power half is raised to the power minus 2 over 7. So what does this become? It becomes x into bracket x to the power, this plus this is 3 plus half is 3 and a half. So what is 3 and a half? 7 over 2. 7 over 2 times minus 2 over 7. So what does this become? This multiplies this here, 1 here, 1 here, 1. So that's going to be minus 1. X times x to the power minus 1 is equal to what? X to the power 1 minus 1, which is what? X to the power 0, which is 1. Good. So our C is 1. So we are going to now recall that we said A plus B plus C should give us that 4. Now our A is x squared plus B 2x plus C, which is 1, is now equal to what? 4. So this has become a quadratic expression. So I'm going to clean this and solve it down here. So here, we're going to bring the constants together. So that we have x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 4 is equal to 0. And we have x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So what do we have here? By factorization, we will know that what works here is plus 3 and minus 1 plus 3x and minus 1. If you don't understand what I did here for factorization of quadratic expression, you can just look at the video I'll link in the description. So this plus this, so that's going to give us this. So this will replace this. So we are going to have, let me bring it up here. We're going to have x squared. We're going to have x squared plus 3x minus x. This has replaced this. Minus 3 is equal to 0. So we can factorize. So we have x into brackets. Here, what is remaining? X plus 3. So just replace x plus 3 here is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So just drop the minus and put 1 here. Because what you have in this bracket is what you have in this bracket. provided you are factorizing correctly. So x plus 3 is common between x and minus 1. So it's equal to 0. So the product of this gives 0. That is, this times this gives 0. For two things to multiply to give 0, one of them has to be 0 at least. So it's either x plus 3 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0. Here, x will be equal to minus 3 or x equal to plus 1, which is 1. Alright, so and that's the answer to our question. So, but the question actually says what is the positive value of, and that the value of x is a positive integer. So the answer will then be 1. Is that okay? And so that is the end of it. That will be the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to also solve further questions on Math Olympiad. And do well to see the video that I released on calculus. So I'm going to link all this video in the description. Do well to see them through. God bless you. And subscribe to the channel if you have not, and share the videos with your friends who might need them. God bless you.